हेलो हेलो। अभी एडिटिंग कर रहा, बाद में आता। ठीक है।
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
नाइस। अच्छा, ये लेवल सिंक पे होता है। परमानेंट परमानेंट। इन चीज़ों का कोई दिक्कत नहीं, परमानेंट है। रिमेनिंग 2 days। है। चलो मिशन ख़त्म करते हैं इसके भी थोड़े। बहुत दिन हो गए, वैसे ही चल रहा है।
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
गाड़ी क्यों सिलेक्टेड है? ओह, ये सब बदल सकते हैं, मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था।
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal. In other words, it's your own echo,
हेलो सलाम
captured
भाई,
or
क्या हाल
absorbed
चाल?
at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together? And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norful Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there is a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency. To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety. Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared
यांग यांग फिर भी
Sonoras
ठीक है,
here in
एक और है
Jiaozhou.
ना, वो ज़्यादा बोलती है ये पर.
Wait. This is too much information
Yeah.
for me to process. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So, it helped Rover fight off the
Yeah.
Trinodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems
अबे बहुत
unlikely.
यापिंग जैसा लगता है मुझे भाई इसमें शुरू में तो. और ये इवेंट, ये स्टोरी करने के चक्कर में मेरे सारे इवेंट छूट जा रहे हैं जो नए आए
You'll
वाले.
regret it when you learn what I'm capable of.
अब किसकी बातें सुनूं? मेरा तो मन करता है सारे इवेंट निपटा दूं,
Absolutely shocked
भले ही
when she
दूसरे एरिया में
examined
जाना पड़े.
Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Little ball.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life with unique abilities beyond our imagination. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here, it could be one of those foreign echoes.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other. So, do you know where exactly he absorbed
ड्रैगन
you?
रेजोनेटर्स, ड्रैगन रेजोनेटर से बात किया वो
How am
लड़की
I
से.
supposed to know? Why
नहीं,
don't you
अभी
just
तो
ask?
आया हूँ.
Yeah, it happened before he
स्ट्रीम
lost
के
all
बाद में मैं
memory,
गेम
so
नहीं
we
खेलता
have
हूँ.
to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't
Aha! Finally, someone with that green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar. Maybe I was just sleeping inside him this whole time. So of course I don't remember. Sleeping?
अरे जो लड़की ऊपर
Seriously?
रहती
It's
है
been
वाइट
so
हेयर
long. All those
हैं
happenings, all that. So you've got privacy to be respected. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname.
कसम से भाई
No
ये मन
wonder
नहीं कर रहा मेरा
everyone's been
सुनने का
calling you the little one. Next time, I'll definitely say some for you. Just, a name? Now?
मुझे स्टोरी घंटा याद नहीं रहता है
All right.
लेकिन क्या करें
All eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see. What? Did something happen? Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that... So, you didn't really do anything? Huh? No, like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling.
ये कौन सा स्टोरी कंटिन्यू हो रहा है हमारा ये कहीं और का है हेलो एंड भाई कितना हुआ करेंसी कौन से करेंसी की बात हो रही है कौन से करेंसी भाई एक 1000 कितने पुल्स हुए अभी तक जितने उस दिन थे उतने ही हैं 6 पेज है 5 वाले 25 30 पुल हुए अभी तक का मैं कुछ स्टोरी स्किप कर रहा हूँ यार ये शुरू वाले मैं खुद ही बोर हो रहा हूँ सुन सुन के 16 घंटे खेल लिया इस गेम को मैंने और अभी तक मैंने कुछ नहीं किया बस बातें ही सुन रहा हूँ 16 घंटों से बातें सुन रहा हूँ मैं
Yummy, yummy. You with me? You seem a bit... With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, alright? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
ये लिफ्ट कहाँ है? मैं फ्लाई करना भूल जाता हूँ, यहाँ से मैं स्किल चेंज कर सकता हूँ। ये बाद में मुझे पता चला, अभी जस्ट थोड़ी देर पहले। मैं वो बैटल में पहुंचा अभी। कौन से वाले बैटल में? जो स्टार्ट होता है मारा पिटी पहले वाला। वेदांत भाई कौन से सर्वर में खेल रहे हो? एसी वाले में जो सजेस्टेड में दे रहा था ना, साउथ ईस्ट एशिया या साउथ एशिया है? मैं खुद ही बोल गया।
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with
अबे
today?
नल्लो,
I
जो
regret to
recommended में
inform you
server
that
आया,
Madam
मैंने
Magistrate
select
is
करके
not
बढ़
in
गया।
City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
जाम भाई नो रेसिज्म।
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the magistrate. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian
नेक्स्ट में
invasion.
पाएंगे, देखते हैं।
In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone.
जहाँ बोलेंगे चल देंगे।
The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
टाइम जोन समझना अब क्या मतलब टाइम जोन? What do you mean?
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decision. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Wayfinder.
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the
Basically
same level
people
of
who
understanding of
the
the situation there as she
Iceland
does.
spend 1 second equal 1 day or something like this. Damn.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away.
देखते हैं अभी।
I just... This worry about her safety won't leave me.
चलते मेरे साथ
In
में।
her last video message, I could tell she sees Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible though.
एम्प्टी फेनोमेनन लेट्स गो। तुझे तो सारे पता है, मेरा तो स्टोरी से भी ध्यान हट जाता है।
Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't.
अबे आलसी कहीं का।
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information
अबे
to
यहाँ भी
share.
उड़ सकता हूँ क्या मैं? नहीं उड़ सकता। टू एम्प्टी फर्मन। भाई इतने दूर। ग्राइंडिंग बहुत है गेम में। हाँ भाई मैंने तो भी स्टार्ट भी नहीं किया है। फ्लाई करके जाओ। मैं टीपी कर सकता हूँ ना। बॉस से लड़ो यहाँ पहले। अबे एक तो तेरा बॉस और इसका खत्म ही नहीं होता। तो कौन सा बॉस है अभी? जब देखो तब बॉस से लड़वाने लग जाता। तो ये कहाँ आ गया मैं? यहाँ बॉस है क्या? कहाँ है? इससे तो लड़ा था ना मैं। एंड में ही है, एंड में ही। ये छोड़ो, पजल सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा। क्या पजल सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा? अबे उतरेगा? अब ये कोई पजल से नीचे आता है? ओ आजा।
Perish and take form. My blade yearns.
हेल्थ कहाँ है इसकी? ओ अब आया। अबे रुक जा, मुझे तो पता भी नहीं है। ऐसे थोड़ी मारना होता है।
Mind's eye. Take form.
तो तेरे पिछवाड़े में टिक करता रुक।
Leave it to me. Embracing change.
One with the sounds.
अबे बिजली चमक, बिजली बिजली।
Keep it together. You will obey.
Leave it to me. Crosscut. Step forward.
कैसे जीते क्यों जीते पता नहीं। अब स्पॉन मत होना भाई, मैं जा रहा हूँ। एक तो इस गेम में बंदे स्पॉन हो जाते कभी
Guests of the unkind.
कभी। अबे यार लिफ्ट कहाँ है? क्या अनलिमिटेड लूप में फंसा के छोड़ देते क्या ये लोग? लड़ते रहो। यहाँ कुछ तो है, चैलेंज है।
Guests of the unkind.
वो रहा सामने ड्रैगन।
Make it
चलो
fast.
मेक इट फास्ट। वो ड्रैगन से लड़ोगे? अरे जहाँ देखो वहां मेरे गेम बजाने पे तुला हुआ।
Guests of the unkind.
इनको मारो रेड वाले। किनको? मैं तो दूर आ गया हूँ। वापस जाओ क्या हुआ? इसमें लड़ाई बहुत है, मतलब हर कदम पे कोई ना कोई तो होता ही है मारा पिटी करने के लिए।
Who's the caged bird now? One wrong.
अबे एक ही में मार दिया। 110 लेवल का है।
Folder.
100
Embracing change. It was worth it.
110 लेवल के। मार खाने के लिए भेजा तूने। बेट करता है ये, बेट। छोड़ो बाद में बदला पूरा कर लेना। बाद में मारूंगा इनको।
Plan with convention.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
बदला लेंगे बाद में। इसकी बात कर रहा था।
Are you
हर मैप
trapped
में
here by
क्यूटीज
the
की
rain?
यंग है। रूट।
I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder.
जंगली
Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our
ग्राइंडर
destination lies just beyond it.
कैच
Rover, what do you know about Mount
जंगली।
Firmament?
जैसे हमने पता है क्या करता है ये, एक कॉपी पेस्ट करके रखता है कमांड एज करने के लिए। कॉपी पेस्ट आया पेस्ट।
There is a
एनिमेशन
certain
इम्प्रूव
folktale.
देख रहे हो? हाँ
Have you heard of
हाँ
it? While hiking
करना
in
भाई,
the
पता है
mountains,
24 घंटे क्यों
a
खेलते हो इस गेम
woodcutter
को।
came upon two people
समझ रहा
named
हूँ
Wei Chi
भावनाओं को।
and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed,
हमको तो नहीं मिला ये सब
Everything was
कैरेक्टर जैसे फ्री में
as
मिला।
if in a new reality.
मैं ना
That
खेलता ये
mountain
गेम।
was a
अच्छा
sacred realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside.
डेली
but
3-4 घंटे
outside,
कौन खेलता है?
a century
5-5
passed.
घंटे।
Mount Firmament is such a place.
ऊपर से मैडनेस भाई को आदत लगा।
But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days
30 मिनट
will be
खेलता
taken off
हूँ,
my
लैग
lifespan
होता है
upon
मेरे
my
को।
leaving,
क्या बात।
reflecting the actual time that is passed outside.
एक काम कर, मैडनेस भाई से
Not to
एसएसडी उठा ले।
mention, the situation on Mount Firmament
एसएसडी
right
किडनैप
now
कर ले तू।
is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
स्टोरी सुनो। क्या स्टोरी सुने बता।
Lifespan is
चल
not
जो
the
चल
top
रहा है
of
वही
my
देख रहा हूँ।
concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key
Pinch
to
Dragon
solving
Resonator.
our dilemma.
रेजोनेटर। solving the
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian.
It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent. They were also said to have stood alongside. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
एक मिनट यार, मेरा कंटेंट मैंने जो एडिट करे तो डिलीट तो नहीं होगा यार? हाँ? ड्रैगन जो ब्लूप्रिंट भेजा था वो सिर्फ बैटरी की प्रोडक्शन के लिए है क्या? नहीं, उसमें तीन चीजें बनती हैं, 3 से 4 कंपोनेंट्स हैं, बैटरी है, मेड किट है उसमें.
Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. Make it fast.
Make it fast.
The bridge has broken.
बताओ, फटाफट बताओ क्या है?
Its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
Chronosorter.
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this
मैं ब्लूप्रिंट में गलत पाइप मत कनेक्ट कर देना बस. गलत पाइप कनेक्ट करेगा जीजीस. अगर मैं पे हो गया ना.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics,
ये ऑलरेडी कैसे अनलॉक्ड है या फिर यहाँ आने के बाद में ऑटोमेटिक हो जाता है? जो बना हुआ है.
to live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination? Oh, look, shinies.
Shinies.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
तो वो लेके बैठे बड़े.
Take 4. Perish.
Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
क्या होता रहता है?
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Magnetic and Miliatic.
Use long-range weapons from the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
ठीक है.
So it can't hurt me.
लोकेशन तो है भाई.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
ये भी है सब.
These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been... So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
She.
We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
अबे यहाँ पर हमें ठंड का भी सीन होगा. निपट सकते हैं क्या हम लोग यहाँ?
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Cheng-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. Plan. But I don't know how long this stability will hold.
लो भाई. ड्रैगन भाई. इसमें जो ठंड पड़ रही है
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described
हाँ था
closely
skip बोलने
aligns.
बट यहाँ पे जो ठंड लगना अब चालू हो रहा है उसका क्या?
The traces end here.
सारे जम गए हैं.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction. Guests of the unkind.
सारे जमे हैं, ये क्यों जिंदा है?
Mind's eye. Feathers incinerate.
मैं पानी से बाहर निकल.
My blade yearns. Mind's eye. Ha! Cross cut. Sever! Make it fast.
The traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's
Another photon barrier.
use photon bolts to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. It's been a while, Changli.
न्यू फंक्शन अनलॉक्ड। हेलो मैडनेस भाई। लॉस्ट। जीरो पॉइंट हो गए।
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
नहीं मिल रहा इस गेम में मुझे कुछ। क्या हुआ बेटा भाई? ढंग के पुल नहीं मिल रहे। कोई तो मैं आलसी कर रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है सो जाओ चुपचाप। 6 बजे तक खेल लेता हूँ ये, फिर एंड में आर्क नाइट देख लूंगा खेल के क्या है क्या नहीं मार्केट का उसका। और स्ट्रीम बंद फिर 6 के बाद। 6 बजे तक का यही खेलता हूँ अभी तो। 6 के बाद मैं आर्क नाइट थोड़ा लगा लूंगा। रात में फिर 9:30 बजे का डन है सीन वेयर मिंट।
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen.
वेयर विंड्स मीट में मजा आ रहा है मेरे को भी। बस अभी 2 वीक हो जाएगा सही। बस लेवल 70 या 60 के ऊपर हो जाओ, सब इजी।
Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
गोल्डन गियर अनलॉक हो जाए तो फिर तो वही इजी है।
Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber.
अरे मुझे भी ग्राइंड करना है यार।
The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after.
ईयर 81 मेरे सारे बाकी है।
But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get
हर 5-10 लेवल में ब्रेक थ्रू करते रहना।
you have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
मिल रही है जिंशी से और क्या?
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our sentinel? The Mianlong chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlong chamber...
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
क्या स्किप ड्रैगन हेड पे जाओ? अरे अभी जाके क्या करेंगे वहाँ? वहाँ वैसे भी जाना ही है धीरे। अभी से जाके क्या करेंगे? यहाँ मैं पुल करने के लिए ग्राइंड कर रहा हूँ। 1200 है।
Make it fast.
कलेक्ट करो सब कुछ, कलेक्ट करो सब कुछ। यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं है कलेक्ट करने के लिए।
Did Xing-Yi and Jin-Shi know each other?
Jinshi was chosen as a baby for her
ऐसे मेन्यू में बोल रहा था सब कुछ है। ये तो वही वाला है। अभी ये क्या खुल गया? भतेरे इवेंट्स है भाई। परमानेंट है ये तो, कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है। बारह सौ अस्सी में 8 हो रहे और एक अपने पास एक और चाहिए। एक और हैं? और इसमें ठंड लगना चालू हुआ, इससे कैसे बचेंगे? इन कबूतरों को मारो, मिलेंगे हैं इन कबूतरों। लेट्स गो, विशिंग टाइम। मेरे भाई मैं भी फुल कंफ्यूज हूँ। गोल्डन बेल ऑडिटी भी। मैं तभी ये ठंड से जो मरे जा रहा हूँ ना, उसका बता इलाज।
Glad you found them useful. Make it fast.
ये कहाँ गया? गोल्डन में ऑलरेडी ये मिनी मैप, हाँ वो देख लिया मैं। इन्हें नहीं मार सकते।
Make it fast.
सारे टीपी
I assume this is the.
सारे टीपी कर
This
लो
should
बजा
be
रहा।
another chrono
ठीक है।
sorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was one. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. We need to focus on items related to the court of.
टीपी तो अनलॉक कर लेंगे सारे। पहले मारना है ये।
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disc with an
उन्हें
explosion.
तोड़ना है। टूल सेलेक्ट से गन ले लो। टूल सेलेक्ट से गन कहाँ है भाई गन?
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't.
अबे रुको।
Seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
मुझे तो इस गन पे भरोसा नहीं लग रहा अभी।
Perish in flames.
टाइम चेंज करो फिर ब्रेक होगा वाल। टाइम चेंज का कहीं लिखा है? कंट्रोल सेट टाइम रखे गए। टाइम रखेंगे हम 9 बजा देंगे। 5 स्टार नहीं मिलेगा है देखना पक्का। हाँ भाई मैं ठीक है। वो भी आधा टूटा हुआ है। पूरा दिन ही चेंज कर दिया हमने। भाई फिर से दिन कर दिया मैंने। को पहले ये कहीं और भेज रहा है मुझे। हैं? ये क्या था? इसको टाइम बताओ भाई तोड़ने के लिए क्या टाइम? कंट्रोल द। कंट्रोल कहाँ से होगा वो?
Make it fast.
फीलिंग आ रही है। फीलिंग आ रही है वो ठीक है। कंट्रोल किस चीज से करेंगे?
Make it fast. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
क्रोनो सोडा। अबे हमको वो लेके आना पड़ेगा।
Make it fast. Plan with convention.
इसको कैसे ले हम? किसी ने किया ये वाला? मैंने जो ये वाला किया
Make it
ये
fast.
इतना बड़ा दीवार के सेट है।
Be reduced to cinders.
सारी चीजें मार दूंगा मैं।
There you are.
ट्रांसफॉर्म, मोटर बाइक, ऑटो पायलट।
Make it fast.
कंट्रोल।
There you are.
किस चीज से कंट्रोल होता भाई ये?
Winds, heed my command.
पहले तो इसको बराबर लोकेशन पे लाते। ये यहाँ पे दिखाई भी देता है। यही तो जानकारी दे रहा है।
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chrono sorter.
क्रोनो सॉर्टर।
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives.
ओके, वो ऊपर चेंज हुआ लोकेशन उसका। वाह, मैं इतनी देर से ये कर रहा हूँ और ऊपर वो लोकेशन चेंज हो
Did
रहा
you see
था।
the tacitite fulminate on that
ठीक
cliff?
है भाई।
Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
इसको सरकाता ही नहीं तो पता ही नहीं चलता मुझे।
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in. How do you like these? Make it fast.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
ये लोग हर जगह होते हैं। इस गेम में हर जगह पे बंदे बैठा कर रखे। ये चीज अच्छी नहीं।
Mind's eye.
One with the sounds. You will obey.
छेद करो इस मोटे में।
Together we vanquish. Triumph through sacrifice. Clear as the blaze.
और स्पॉन हो गई।
Be reduced to cinders.
Swift and resolute. That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
हर गेम के अलग अलग अजीब पजल।
It's a flare crest. Yes, the flare crests have... See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be... Yes, we still need the other two flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking. We are running out of time. Winds, heed my command.
करने भाई प्रोफेशनल गेमर ही चाहिए। दोनों के दोनों बार आ रहे हो, दो बार आ रहा है भाई। जो जिस टाइम पे दिखे वही कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ, बाद में इसके लिए नहीं भटकना है।
How do you like these? Decades have passed, but those research. The Sentinel situation is worse than we thought.
10 pulls वेन 10 पुल तब करेंगे जब हमारे पास हो जाएंगे ना।
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its
It would seem so.
मे बी
According
एक
to
तो
their
10-10
theories,
मिल रहे, उसको काउंट कितना,
Sentinel's
10 ही
injuries
होगा ना
would
काउंट में तो।
worsen over- So the
ये
Fraxidus
क्या अजीब
just
सा
added a
पोकेमॉन
pinch
स्पॉन।
of salt. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions, the Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter. No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside.
लो, सारे जगह से चिल्लर कलेक्ट कर लिया हमने। अब कर सकते पुल, अब पुल कर सकते हैं। टेन पुल जितना तो है। गिलबर्टा मिल गए दोबारा से। 1 मिनट। गिलबर्टा मिल गई दोबारा, बेकार जैसे। तो पुल क्यों किया मेडनेस भाई, ये बताओ, उसमें दोबारा क्यों पुल करना है उसमें, अगर नेक्स्ट बैनर के लिए सेव करना है तो। मैं तो अभी इसमें पुल करने वाला हूँ। थोड़ा और चाहिए शायद, वही देखा हूँ मैंने अभी। 1440 चाहिए हमें, बहुत सारे चाहिए भाई। फिर छोड़ो, जो है सो है। कुछ गिफ्ट विफ्ट दे रहा क्या? ओ भाई, चैट करके भी गिफ्ट मिल रहा, फालतू हम उधर परेशान। चैट करके गिफ्ट मिल रहा है। 50-50 करना था, वाह। अब क्या होगा बताओ? अभी तो फिर से बैनर रिसेट हुआ 80 पे। हैं? अबे आज नहीं है। बता भाई। हम्म, हम चाहेंगे हाँ तो अर्ली वैसे तो फिर खर्चा नहीं होगा ना फिर ज़्यादा, सेफ साइड ही है फिर। इनवाइट करेंगे हम इसे। रिपल में मार्क द पाथ ऑफ योर जर्नी अराउंड। 2025 कहाँ है काउंट हो रहा है भाई? वाई?
Look what I got you! A limited snow fluff seal cake! Isn't it just the cutest thing ever? Finally! I get to celebrate your birthday in this cabin again. Birthday, huh? I wonder if back where you came from, they had any fun celebrations for you. I hope they did. Okay, all candles are lit. Close your eyes and make a wish. I wish that all your wishes come true, and that I get to sing you happy birthday every year from now on. Please remember this. No matter how far you go, your family's here to give you support and love. Forever and always.
विंडोज भाई हम ये कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गए? हम्म, 240। 10 और कहाँ से मिल गए?
Guests of the unkind.
नहीं किया हूँ, अभी गरीबी है।
Sounds.
अबे कौन कहाँ से मार रहा है? गलत जगह आ गया क्या?
Take form. Perish in flames.
Wind, guide me. None shall whisper.
बर्थडे खेल रहे,
Remnants
फुल
of
करने के लिए चाहिए ना। अभी इनको मार के ले रहा हूँ। बट ये नमूनों को मार के भी मिलता है।
Together we vanquish.
ये ले नल्ले।
My blade yearns.
अभी किसी को मारा, मुझे 5 मिले थे। वो कहाँ है?
Glad you found them useful.
5-5 करके हम हजारों निकालेंगे।
Another Chronos order. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate. Chronos order.
हेलो जिमी पटेल। हमारे पास गन है ना? गन का है? गन गन
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here.
और कहाँ है?
We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
वो मैं चेंज कर सकता हूँ ना? भागो। यहाँ तो नहीं था। Interact with the mechanism code challenge. अरे एक साथ दुनिया भर के पजल्स आ गए।
Make it fast.
Make it fast.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turns you into a clone. Please use the lead device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another Chronos order. Let's give it a try.
The
stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
इससे क्या तोड़ना है? ओ ये रहा।
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
लो भाई, लड़ो। हेलो।
One with the sounds.
Verity shines. Mind's eye.
ढेर सारे पजल।
Make it fast.
Make it fast. ये क्यों इतना प्रोटेक्टेड है? भाग वापस चल।
Make it fast.
उस साइड से मार के
Make
आना
it
पड़ेगा।
fast.
अब हुआ है। यहाँ कहीं मैंने बंद देखा था, ये बंद ही है क्या? हाँ। Precise valve with attack and the micro unexpected.
Make it fast.
एक और बाकी है।
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance. They activate when hit with a strong impact. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorter... No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the center. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, according to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies. Yes, that fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability.
गाइड से गले करो वन वन करो। गाइड से भी होता है क्या? Oh, thank you, Wendell.
Jinshi.
29 मिले हमें वहां से। तो ये दुनिया भर के कट सीन देख देख के थक गया हूँ। ये कहाँ लड़ती रहती? ये है बीमार लेकिन लड़ना है, इसे लोगों को बचाना।
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But Changli, you're...
हो गए शायद कलेक्ट लग तो रहा.
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the...
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's... The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou...
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment.
इनका
Both
अलग ही
know
दुख
what
दर्द
that
पीड़ा है
means.
भाई.
You could lose your mind forever. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may
मतलब
have
मैंने
already
बिट
guessed
बना
it.
के डाल दिया ना.
Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the... All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
चेक करता मैं बट वी आईफोन्स नहीं कर रहा अभी करने वाला हूँ रुको सही
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
फाइनली मैडनेस भाई के खाते में कुछ तो गया
Yes. The cipher key. Make it fast.
ये ड्रामा खेल रहा विजी भाई मैडनेस भाई can't stop smiling from my own video nice अगला लॉस्ट हो गया है भाई मैडनेस भाई अभी भी बाकी है देखो 40 चाहिए हमारे पास 5 की कमी है 5 कोई दे रहा है भाई
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
कोई का डब्बा मिल जाए तो काम हो जाए हमारा
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
अबे ये क्या ऑर्डर वाला सीन है
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
जिंदगी में पहली बार हारा हूँ या तो विन होती है या वी आर ऑलवेज
It's not working.
वे क्या है
We need to
फिर
follow a specific order.
अब हुआ
It worked.
आज नहीं होगा लगता है मेंडेस भाई आज ही करके जाएंगे डोंट वरी राज इज लाइव अरे ओनली फ्री फायर के लो भाई कभी इंस्टॉल भी नहीं हुआ है पगला जस्ट है आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया और डन हो गया क्या बात कर रहा फ्री फायर ही कही दे है नल्ला कहीं का ट्रैप कर रहा है जिम्बाब्वे से
Take form. Find
One with the
harmony.
sounds. Disperse.
Moment of awakening.
Perish and take form.
Take form.
क्या खानदानी बीमारी है इनकी।
One with the sounds.
Take form.
Take form.
ये तो इसकी आँख
Perish in flames.
जिम्बाब्वे से तो फाइनली अनलॉक हुआ ये। इस छोटे से नल्ले से गेट के लिए हम इतना मेहनत कर रहे थे।
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
40 हो गए मेडनेस भाई, 40।
Good. Let's head
चलो
back.
हारने के लिए रेडी रहो, हारने के लिए रेडी रहो। लेट्स गो, पुल करते। क्या नल्ला लक है भाई, हमेशा पर्पल, क्या नल्ला लक है। अभी जाके 35 हुआ काउंट, मतलब पूरा 80 लेके ही रहेगा भाई। 80 फुल मेडनेस भाई।
Whoa!
अरे क्या इसकी आँख,
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
नमूने कैरेक्टर दे रहे ना मुझे चुन चुन के। दुख दर्द पीड़ा सब कुछ साथ में हो रहा है भाई। ये क्या है स्टार्टर? प्योर कीपर, हमारे पास 3 ही है। सिंगल सिंगल पुल कर सकते हैं लेकिन क्या करें। मेडनेस भाई जस्ट पुल किया मैंने, जस्ट। ये कौन से मैसेज अभी दिखा रहा है? चलो भाई फिर से ग्राइंड टाइम, बैक टू बिजनेस। 100% 5 स्टार मिलता है अगर उस टाइम किया होता। चाहिए भी तो हमारे पास कॉइन, जो भी करेंसी है इसकी। स्टोरी स्किप करूंगा तो फिर वही सीन, रश करूंगा तो भाई एक दिन में कितने पुल निकाल लूंगा।
Wind, guide me.
चलो भाई
do you like these? Make it fast.
ये भी सही तरीका.
Make it fast.
The cipher key.
लेवल 25 से 15 मिलेगा तब करना डिस्काउंटेड बैनर में. डिस्काउंटेड बैनर में
Rover, take. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
फ्रेंड्स में डिले में देख रहे हो क्या? स्ट्रीम डिले में देख रहे हैं. उस टाइम के ड्रामा खेलने लगे आप. बस के.
Please don't. From this point onward, I will be count. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to go. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
चलो मैं बहुत लेट हो गया, आता बाद में. डन सीन ऑफ. मैं भी जाने वाला हूँ भाई अभी.
Yes, they've been constantly watching you.
6 बज गए, पानी वानी भरना है.
By all means, please carry on without me.
अभी एक गेम में तो सब
As for
बेडीज
myself,
सारे भाई कुछ गिनती के लोंडे होंगे इसमें.
I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Speak of the devil. अरे
How rude. This is
एक
not
और
how
बेड़ी
we
आई.
greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the
ये तो अपनी
proper
बेटी.
etiquette.
अरे अरे स्माइल देख रहे हैं.
Chungli,
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Cheng Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
जी नेक्स्ट टारगेट है हमारा अभी के लिए ये तो पास में ही है.
Make it fast.
Make it fast. रुक जा.
Make it fast.
ये क्या है?